Hey everybody, it's Jason Waha here, and we're just taking a road trip up through the Texas countryside. And yesterday we went to Splashtown, and it made me realize something.
Watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
Uh-oh, sorry about that. But it shows the standards, the ridiculous online standards in the fitness community compared to what people actually look like in the real world. We were at Splashtown yesterday, and there were easily a couple thousand people there, which means there were at least 1,000 men there. Everyone in shorts walking around. And Topless, yeah. Well, the women are topless. But I can tell you something that I noticed. There were a lot of guys there who clearly lifted. Now, on the internet, people would look at them and say, do you even lift, bro, or do you even lift, faggot? But they clearly lifted, and quite a few of them were clearly on gear. And yet, looking through the crowd, out of all those men, out of at least 100 men who look like they lift, it's about 10% of the population, and plenty of young men there, I would say the number of guys I saw who were under 14 to 15% body fat, who weighed over about 160 pounds, was fucking zero. Not one. And here's the thing. Looking through there, I saw plenty of guys who didn't have amazing physiques by internet standards, who clearly looked like they were at least somewhat in shape and worked out, who had hot girlfriends and girls with them.
Multiple.
Well, some of them with multiple ones. So, it really begs the question of all of the guys out there who are convinced that they need an amazing physique to attract tons of hot women. It just blows the mind. It makes me wonder if the people in our community have ever actually been to a beach or a water park or any place where men are in shorts in large numbers and actually realize that a lot of the physiques that you guys see on forums, that you guys put up pictures and say, oh, I look terrible, and people make fun of your physiques and you look terrible compared to a lot of bodybuilders on a bodybuilding forum, by their standards, actually would be in the top 1% of the population. And your physique would actually be good enough to attract women at a beach or a water park. And so it begs the question of why guys put that much effort into thinking that they need to be really shredded or be 10% body fat or lower while carrying a substantial amount of muscle mass if their goal is not to make a living off of their physique or their performance. Now people will ask me, well, Jason, why are you doing that? Why are you going through the trouble to get leaner and working towards being ripped while being fairly big? And my answer is because I want to make over $100,000 a year doing what I do. And if I only had the potential to make 50 grand a year doing it, there's no fucking way I would put myself through that. And I sure as hell wouldn't do it to try to get girls. I got girls when I was fat. So, it's a non-issue. And any of you guys who think that it's going to help you get girls or that it's even a factor have lost your fucking minds. I don't know. Anything you want to say in there?
I don't know. I think you look good in all those shirtless pics I've seen.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say. Well, personality goes a long way.
True,
Being able to make a girl laugh.
But I don't have a personality. According to the internet, I'm an autistic virgin.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
That's alright. I got enough personality for both of us.
Alright, fair enough. You do.
But no, you have a nice personality. And you're a gentleman. You open doors.
There you go. So you guys call it a white knight?
Yes. That stuff goes pretty far for a real lady.
So there you have it, guys. And what I mean by a real lady, have you ever asked me for money?
No.
No? Do you have a graduate degree?
Yes. And my own business.
And her own business?
And multiple streams of my own revenue, so I'm an independent lady.
So, guys, if you want to attract real women, not gold diggers and girls who are only after your money, as you guys all put it, instead of spending so much time worrying about shooting enough trenbolone and dieting down lean enough to attract women, work on your personality, work on being a gentleman. That will go a lot further, and quit looking at these unrealistic standards. If you guys who spend all this time trying to impress other men on forums, and you're putting in that much work into your diet, your life, and in some cases your drug use, just to impress a bunch of men on forums who aren't going to pay you huge sums of money, then maybe you guys are barking up the wrong tree. You're taking the wrong approach. There's no reason for you to subject yourself to that. It's not going to matter in the real world. A lot of you who are nowhere near that level where you think you need to be are already in the top 1% of the population. Alright guys, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.
Stop the hate, man. Peace out.